Hello my friends. Today I want to do some cheerful makeup. This is a chill get ready with me. You guys like the last one I did. I'll link it down below if you want to go watch it. People said that they loved the vibe, you know, no theme, just grabbing stuff, chucking it on, having a chat with you guys. It is really average outside right now, although I can see a little peak of sun coming through, so let's cross our fingers. Honestly, daylight savings happened and now it's like dark all the time. It's just not what I like. It's not what I live for. I like the sun. Come on, baby. I wanted to do makeup today because one, I wanted to take a bump update pic. I am 31 weeks pregnant today while I'm filming this. I'll show you. I'm wearing my cute yellow dress from my maternity clothes haul. Like, this isn't maternity, this is an all dress. I'll link the video down below. You can go watch and see where it's from and everything. I can't even remember off the top of my head because my brain just does not work right now. But anyway, here he is at 31 weeks. He's doing good. I've got another midwife appointment in a few days just to see how he's going. Yeah, and also Hamish and I have date night tonight. We realized that we haven't gone out, just the two of us, probably since our 1-year wedding anniversary back in like early Feb. So we thought we should probably go out and just enjoy some time together, so I wanted to look cute for that. So yeah, I was thinking I wanted to do like super graphic yellow makeup just because it would make me happy, but also probably not the best for like a nice restaurant. So just something cheerful, maybe a bit of yellow, brightening makeup, just fresh, you know the vibe. We'll see where this goes. As you know, this kind of video is always a journey because we never know what's going to happen. I made a coffee. Oh gosh, it tastes so good. Oh, this combination. I need to do like a video in my vlog of like what capsule I used and what milk I used and what caramel syrup I used, because oh my god, it tastes so good. This is my new go-to. And also I'm filming like a TikTok today, which is like a day in the life TikTok. You know, normally I vlog, but I just thought it'd be fun because I love watching them, so follow me on TikTok. My username is real Shaaanxo because someone took Shaaanxo, but now I think they untook it, like they deleted their account and now I can't change it to Shaaanxo. Or I think if you like go to Shaaanxo, it comes to me anyway. I don't know how it works. It's annoying though. I'm gonna use this Clarins Reboost Moisturizer. If you hear that weird noise, that's my elbow. Okay. Oh, that feels so nice. The texture of this reminds me of the Clinique one I loved. Like the real kind of like gel formula kind of. Oh, that feels so good. And I will link everything I'm using down below as always for you, just to make it easy. I don't know if I should wear this off the shoulder or on. I feel like off the shoulder is maybe a little bit cuter. Okay, and then I'm going to use like a brightening kind of primer just to reflect, keep my skin looking really glowy and everything. Denise and Myricks Gold. I don't really know. Oh, hydrating lotion, Prism. I don't know. Either way, it reminds me of strobe cream. I don't know if you'll be able to see the reflect with this crappy lighting. Not really, but it's like a gold reflect. You can see it there. This is probably way too much, but whatever. We want to look like a tin man for a moment. So how are you all going? I'm going well. I feel like my pregnancy is starting to fly by, but I feel like we're ready. I filmed yesterday my baby stuff haul, which is probably up before you watch this one. So go watch it, I'll link it below. So yeah, last night Hamish and I put together the pram, and we put together the car seats, and we put together his little like rocking seat chair thing. And I had so much fun. Like, it was really cool to watch Hamish putting it all together too. He was like, you do it like this, alright, it's your turn to practice, because he was doing it all. He's like, right, you need to come learn. And he was teaching me how to do it, and it was just really wholesome. I'm so excited to see him become a dad. He's like, talking to me last night, he's like, oh gosh, I've got to be a role model now. He's like, I'm not used to having to be a role model. I was like, I mean, you are a fabulous person. Like, you are going to be fine. But yeah, he's like really coming to terms with it. Like, he's like, holy shit, like there's a baby about to be born here. You know, not about to be born, but you know, very shortly, I guess. Like in the scheme of things, it's not far away. I always tell people though, when they say like, oh, I'm worried about like, you know, having a baby, I'm worried. I'm like, if you're worried, you're going to be a great parent. I feel like if you're stressed out about making sure that you're the best person you can be and the best role model you can be and the best example you can be for a child, you've got the child right there in your thoughts and like the top of the priority list, and that's all you've got to do. You've just got to try and do the best for your baby. So like if you're thinking that way, you're already on the right track. Because I'm like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I gotta like keep this thing safe, you know, like it's stressful, but I'm so excited for the like special memories we're gonna create as a family. Like it's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. I kind of want to use this because I haven't used it in ages. Oh, my tummy. Ugh, I can't really get as far like close to my desk as I would like because my stomach's sticking out so much. I'm puffed. This is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation 2N. Hopefully it's not too light, but I need to use some new bronzers today that I'm testing out, so. Ooh. I don't know what it is, but I just love drawing little patterns on my face. I use way too much, but I don't even care. I forgot to wet my sponge. I'm gonna use it dry. The sponge actually does, like I used it yesterday dry and I was like, oh, it works really good dry as well. Like, if you're so inclined. This is the XO Beauty one, the flat edge sponge. It cracks me up how many people in my real life, like, you know, close friends of mine that I've done makeup with, and they're like, oh, I didn't even know you were supposed to wet a sponge. Like, have any of you guys gone through that with people? I feel like, I suppose like some people wouldn't know if they don't watch YouTube videos or like makeup artists or whatever, like maybe you wouldn't know to wet it first. This colour actually looks so good right now. I've got a little bit of fake tan on my face and it's just like melting in and it looks perfect. So glowy, love it. Just gonna put a little bit, whatever's left on my sponge, just over this mark. Someone did say, they were like, it's probably just pregnancy, like you get all these like random skin things when you're pregnant and maybe it'll go away after pregnancy. So I was like, how did I even get this, you know? And I was like, that actually makes a lot of sense because that is true, like you get like random like freckles and all sorts of random things. Before I set, I am going to colour correct my bags. They are so dark. I'm going to use my little Charlotte Tilbury one. I do like this one. It's the shade 1 Fair. Because like I said, I want to look nice and bright and wide awake. And colour corrector really helps with that. Even if you don't cover it with concealer afterwards, like look at the difference. Hopefully you can see the difference. It'd be more obvious if I'd done it before the foundation too. And then I'm going to take a full coverage concealer. So this is the Tarte Light Sand colour, the Shape Tape. I'm just going to use a little bit. Sorry about this computer, I just got it fixed because it shut itself. And I haven't put it back in the correct spot yet. And I can't see any of my brushes, so ugh. Just going to use a concealer brush by XO Beauty. Okay, nah, I like the sponge. I feel like Shape Tape needs a sponge. Oh, that looks so much better. It's funny because like every day when I chuck on like a little bit of foundation, I barely ever conceal. Like I just can't be bothered. I don't know why. Don't ask me. But anyways, so when I actually take the time to conceal, I'm like, oh my gosh, it makes such a big difference. Alright, I am going to use the Dior Backstage Face and Body 2N Neutral. Love this powder so much, with a big fluffy powder brush by XO Beauty. I'm just going to buff this all over. I set under my eyes with a really old, as in like 3-year-old loose powder from Kat Von D when it was Kat Von D, you know, before it was KVD. So I don't really show that because you can't even get it, but I'm just trying to use it up. It's almost done. This literally like airbrushes your skin. I'm obsessed with it. Alright, now I'm testing out just some new formulas, so I can't show you what I'm using, but you know, it's bronzer. Ooh. It's a good start. And this is just a shimmer tulip brush. I've been enjoying popping on bronzer with this lately. I don't know. They look so smooth. Oh my gosh, it's so hot in here. Okay, I need to put on my fan. Why is it so hot when it's such a shit day? I love bronzer so much. Look at the difference between the two sides of my face. How can I make this lighting better? I'm going straight in with a bit more product this time. It's like pigmented, but it blends so easily. Which is what you want. It doesn't look too heavy. What is this like random patch right here? Can you see that? Is it like dry skin? It's so weird. I'm gonna put some on my nose as always. I love putting bronzer on my nose. I look like it applied pretty well, eh? Okay, face is looking good. So next I'm gonna do my brows. Then my eye makeup, because I don't know what color cheeks and lips to do yet, but I'm thinking fresh pink or something, like just brightening. I actually had the most beautiful lip combo on yesterday, which I might show you because it's so easy and so pretty. So we'll show that soon. But first of all, I'm just going to use like a clear brow gel. This is the Honey Glue Raspberry Flexi Hold by Pink Honey. I think this is the one where you don't have to wet it, hopefully. We're about to find out, team. I feel like the tinted one, when I've got tinted brows like this, it's too much. Whereas the clear one is perfect. And the tinted one's really good when like my brows are like grey because my like brow hairs literally look grey or blonde or something like when I haven't tinted them. They just go like invisible. Look at the difference. Some people I know prefer this, but I love the lifted look. And also if you do prefer like not the lifted look, you can still use these products and just carve them into the shape you want, whether that's up or like straight down or like whatever the case may be. You don't have to wear them fluffy like this. They'll just make them sit in the right position without moving around during the day. And then I'm just going to use my MAC Taupe Shape and Shade Brow Tint just to fill in any little gaps, just do little brow hair kind of flicks. Just use my brush to blend it. And they don't have to be perfect. I think sometimes it looks nicer when they're not like perfect. Gosh, look at this lighting. I thought it might have started clearing up by now, but nope, not at all. If there are any out of place that you really don't like this one brow hair up here is kind of annoying me, just take the spoolie and try to like flick it down a little bit. It's a little bit hard once it sets, but there you go. Yay, I think that looks nice. Oh, and then to add some more glow into my face, I'm just going to add some of my setting spray that I'm testing. Trying not to get that all through my iced coffee. I'm just pulling out a couple of different palettes that I'm going to use today. I'm just going to use like a mismatch of what's in my drawer, and if you don't have the same palettes and you want to recreate the look, you can just use whatever similar colors you have if you would like to do that. But of course, if any of these are still available, I will definitely link them down below. Alright, so I'm probably going to dip into these three. They're actually all Colourpop. We've got Little Ray of Sunshine. I love this palette, like just the packaging alone is so pretty. Oh, look, it's so aesthetic. And the colours are perfect and kind of what I'm after. And we also have this little glitter palette by Colourpop. It's the Rainbow Sprinkles Pressed Glitter palette, which I thought could be fun. And then the Barbie palette by Colourpop, Malibu Barbie. These colours, oops, on the side look stunning and the whole top row looks stunning. So let's just see what happens. So I suppose I should prime my eyelids even though I cannot be bothered. Honestly, I'm getting so lazy when it comes to my makeup, I swear. I'm going to use that concealer brush we used earlier. I love this fire primer. Because you can really carve out those brows as well. So I'm going to do that. And then just brush the rest down over the lid. That was so satisfying. This picture literally just came off my Instagram feed as I was scrolling, and low-key, like, I should do something like that, but in the yellower colours. It's so pretty. I'm going to take an angled eyeshadow brush to map out kind of where I want the shape to be, I guess. So we're going to Make Waves, which is this one. By the way, this is by Glammed by Lorraine. I might make my crease a little bit more intense because I feel like it suits me. It's just inspo, okay? Just inspo. I just did that thing where I tapped my phone and it like scrolled to the top. Kind of winging it out like this. I'm going to go just past my brows just because I like that look. And then just keep blending. Just keep blending. I always think of Finding Nemo. Okay, that color's really pretty. Literally just smacking this on, as you can see. It's just like a kind of starting point. Taking a little baby slim crease brush. I'm going to take West Coast, which is the color straight on top of that, the yellow. Just because I do want that kind of pop of yellow, I'm going to pop that kind of over top. On this person's, it's like literally just nude, but I want it to be more yellowy. It'll still look soft though, because I'm blending it on top of that other color. So it's not going to be like a bright look, which is good because I still want it to be wearable because I'm going to a nice restaurant tonight. I have no idea what I'm going to eat. I should look at the menu. Do you guys look at the menu before you go to restaurants, or do you wait till you're there? Usually I like to look it up and kind of scope out what they've got. But sometimes I like to be surprised, but you know, like sometimes I just want to know and like choose ahead of time. So I'm like, ooh, that color's so pretty. Okay, now for the darker kind of crease, I think we'll pop into this palette here. I might take this shade, which is called Bliss or Blister. I don't know, this one. Same brush, and kind of just start to carve out a little bit more like the shape and just slowly build that up. Just kind of swooping it, see? And I think we'll go in with our like sparkly shades because I might go in with an even darker color and just kind of like outline this to create like a soft cut crease. Her under eye is like clean, but I'm gonna do the same color underneath because I really like something on the underneath. Personally, just on my eye shape. What's your favorite song been lately, guys? I need some new music to listen to. I've been listening to like old stuff. Alright, kind of joining up with that wing, like the eyeshadow wing shape that we've started to go for. Alright, we can go ahead and do the lid now and then just kind of, you know, sharpen everything up where we need to. I really want to know what this color she's using is because holy freaking shit, it's so pretty. It's so glowing. I think I'm going to start with a really light color straight away. So Cali Girl, this one right here. And I might wet it. I don't often do this that often these days. I don't know why. We'll wet the brush. I'm just using this random Huda Beauty brush. And my setting spray that I'm working on. Let's see. Oh, the lighting's getting bright. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. Oh, that is definitely the look we're going for. Look at that. And we do want to keep this relatively structured on the outer corner, kind of winging it out a little bit. That is so pretty. Okay, winging it out and then filling in on the lid. This model's like in a corner, it like stays real high, but I'm kind of scared to do that. But I do like the shape. I'll try it a little bit higher. Oh, that looks okay. It's a bit different, but I'm thinking of using a top coat on top. That's actually a really nice beigey kind of color. That could look good. Let's just go with this one. This is the Crystal Top Coat by Natasha Denona in the shade Nude. I'm going to first try it with the same brush. Try it with my finger. I don't know if there'll be much difference, but yeah, I mean it's basically the same thing. It's just adding even more shine. Okay, let's try out this glitter. So I was gonna just put this on the inner corner, but maybe I just go over top. I feel like fingers are the best for this, but my nails are so long it's kind of awkward. I'm just gonna tap that over the top, the yellow one obviously, and focusing a bit of that right on that inner corner too. I'm getting a little bit of separation like with these products, which is so random. Hopefully we can like wait for it all to dry and set and kind of like fix that at the end if we need to. But it's looking good. Now we just need to create that definition with a darker color. I'm going to use a crease detail brush. I think I'll just go in with the Barbie palette Zuma Beach shade, which is like a dark brown. I might mix that with the lighter one to start with and just, yeah, build it as I go. Just popping that right in the like, you know, deepest part I guess, and really like wiggling that in to blend it. And I don't think I'll go the whole way, just like kind of staying on this outer edge just to give it a bit more oomph to the look. And it just accentuates that winged out shape. I think that's pretty. And then I'm going to also put some underneath because that's what the picture looks like they did. Yeah, that helps. I think the key there is to not overblend too much too, because it can just start like, you know, becoming too blended. Like you kind of want it to be a little bit harsh, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to try and stop there. We'll just see how it goes. Yeah, that inner corner's doing something weird on that side. Look, can you see where it's separated? That's really weird. I'm just using the sponge side of this brush to like mush it into place, and that actually worked. Yeah, I think it's just very creamy. You know how like Colourpop eyeshadows can be very creamy? I think it's just that. I think it's just so creamy. Alright, I'm so happy with how that's looking. I have no idea what to do now for like eyelashes and stuff. I'm a bit stressed about that. Maybe some brown eyeliner. What's new? You know me, I love a bit of brown. Got my House Labs one here in the shade Whiskey. And I think I'll just kind of do like a half wing or half eyeliner, you know, coming from halfway. Wing that out a bit. I think that colour will look really nice and flattering. You could do black, there's nothing wrong with black, but I guess this is just a little bit softer. And I kind of just want to like finish it like this, I think, rather than wing it out, because like we've already got that wing shape. So yeah, I think I'll just essentially do something like that. I might just add a little bit of eyeliner through here. Then I'm going to go grab some lashes that I've already worn and pop those on. Right, lashes are on. The mascara I used was the Pat McGrath Fetishized mascara. I actually really like this. The more I use it, the more I like it. And I did an extra coat. I did 2 coats on my lower lashes, which I don't normally do. And I really like it. because I love like dramatic lower lashes. Some people hate them. I like them. Sometimes I like none, and then sometimes I like too much. The lashes on the top are called Cutie. I'm pretty sure they're Cutie by XO Beauty Stacked Lashes, and they're so pretty. They're not too long, but they're long. Does that make sense? Like they're a good length. Like they're still long side on, but like front on. Just very pretty for this kind of look because you can still see behind them. Like, I don't know, I just feel like they're perfect. Glue's still drying. Please remind me to cover that with some eyeliner. That's your guys' responsibility. Thank you. On the brows, I'm going to use a little bit of my tinted brow gel in Espresso by ABH. I'm going to use the long side of the brush, the top side, and just flick some of that through. Obviously, my eyebrow hairs are kind of glued down, but this is just going to skim the tops and just add a little bit more colour and dimension and get rid of any like loose powders that may have floated in. Okay, I'm actually going to go backwards a little bit. I'm going to do lips and then cheeks because I think I might match. So this is the lip combo I used. I was like, well, this is pretty. I think this is limited edition, unfortunately. If you want a kind of dupe, I think Michaela's kind of similar. Why do they always do this? Michaela by XO Beauty, but this is Kylie's Heaven Scent. Just applying some of this around the border. XO Beauty lip products are all being completely discontinued and cleared out, by the way. I don't know if they're still online anymore. I think we were taking them off. Go check our website. If they're still there, then they're still there. If they're not, then they're not. Unlucky. But we're literally redoing our entire range because I wanted to. I wanted to start fresh, do some new shades, new packaging, so stay tuned. I'm so excited. And we've got some new limited edition stuff coming too. We've been working so hard to get heaps of stuff kind of on the go and ready. So literally I've got like a few collections on the go and I'm so excited. My lips are so swollen right now. It's kind of like winning. Everyone's always like, you've had lip fillers. I'm like, I've got none. It's just a pregnancy. It's brilliant. So I kind of just do the border and then fade it in softly. So it's kind of ombre. And then this is the Dior Addict Lip Glow. I've got freaking glue all over me. Yuck. Shade 008. It's this tinted lip gloss, or no, lip balm. And just put on a couple swipes. If you put on too much, it's very bright. My jaw just clicked so loud. Holy crap. And there we go. Is that not just so pretty? Especially for you guys that are in spring going into summer. I'm jealous. The lighting's getting better, guys, outside. Woohoo! Anyway, I think that complements the kind of yellow vibes just perfect. I'm just fixing my eyeshadow. Covering up some of that eyeliner. Or eyelash glue. Why can't I talk? I keep saying the wrong words. XO Beauty tweezers. Just getting rid of a couple of straggly hairs. These are so good. Right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to layer. So I'm going to start with the 3 Concept Eye Style Nender Blush Cushion. And this is in the shade pink. It's just like a light milkshake pink, I would call it. Here goes the lighting. Now it's getting too bright. Now this is very light. So don't be alarmed. But I'm hoping it looks cute, okay? Tapping that kind of on the back of my cheek like this. And same on this side. You see what I mean? It's like a very light milkshakey pink. I think I've used this in a video before. And I said that it's good to like kind of layer because like on its own on my skin tone it's like nothingness. It just kind of brightens, if you know what I mean. And then we're going to layer with the Dior pink blush. Oh, so much Dior today, fancy. Oh look, now it's going to be too bright. I'll zoom you in and hopefully it's okay. We're literally going to layer these so that it pops. Oh, is this too much? I'm going to blend it out. Kind of blend it over the whole under eye area and just make sure everything looks seamless. Oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna like pinky kind of blush, or like not blush, highlight. So you can't say anything right. Might use this one, Revolution XX Disclosure. I can barely see what I'm doing because of this lighting now. There's some glue there too. This is actually so pretty. And it goes perfect with the colour on my lid. And then I'm going to take a small brush. Oh, the lighting's changing again. I'm going to put this on my brow bone. I think my makeup looks so pretty today. I'm really happy with it. It's like classic, fresh, girly, like just cute, but also a bit glam, a little bit creative, not too crazy, you know, it's wearable. I'm actually very happy with it. I feel good. And I think it goes perfectly with like the vibe of this dress as well. Yeah, I just think that's really pretty. I think my skin looks bloody flawless. Like, it looks so smooth. You can still see like some imperfections, which I'm okay with, but it looks smooth, it looks healthy, glowy. Like, I just love that. So one more spritz of setting spray. I feel good. I feel a bit happier. The weather outside is crazy. The wind is going so fast. Honestly, if there's one element that I just hate, it's wind. I can deal with rain, you know, all that stuff. Deal with the cold, but wind is just unnecessary. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, let me know, thumbs up. Let me know if you want to see more chill videos like this of just me getting ready, and I will totally do that for you. Things are falling. And I have got more first impressions and things coming as always as well. Let me know what other beauty videos you would like to see, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.